Saturday morning, and for me, that means parkrun. I've recently really enjoyed doing parkruns. I used to do them when I was a kid. I was pretty much forced to go, but now I'm actively going. I really enjoy them. I'm just about to have a little bagel before the parkrun. I never really used to eat before training, but when I did 100 kilometers in a week, because I was running so much, for me at least, I started trying to take on some nutrition. It started off with just having a few raisins before my runs, and actually I felt like the one time I tried that, it did make a pretty big difference. When I was younger and even just up until a couple months ago, every park run I would never eat a single thing. And I don't know, I do feel like during the runs, especially if I was trying hard, it would get sometimes really tricky towards the end. But I feel like now, even if I eat something kind of small, it helps my body to feel like it has energy. So now if I'm doing any hard workout or a race, anything like early in the morning, I'll still try and have something small. So yeah, I'm just having half a bagel. Hopefully keeps me going. Today I'm just gonna be trying to do a tempo run. So using the park run as a workout, which is another thing that I've really enjoyed doing. I feel like I used to put so much pressure on a park run to always go faster to try and get a PB, and then I ended up getting, I think, almost like anxious about going to a park run. And so for a while I just didn't go because I knew that it meant that I was going to be pushing myself hard. And so I think somewhere mentally, knowing that I was going to be pushing hard made me like not want to go. So I really enjoyed using parkruns as a tool to sometimes run slow, sometimes run as fast as possible, and somewhere in between like today. I'm planning to do a tempo run, so around 165 heart rate. For me, I'm hoping that's around 5-minute pace, but we'll see. Endcliff is a pretty busy park run, so we'll see what I can do. But there's no pressure, which feels really nice. And tempo runs feel quite nice because you're moving a bit faster than your easy run, but you're not quite working it as hard as a race. So yeah, I'm excited. Gonna finish my bagel and then we're gonna head off to the park run, grab a little coffee afterwards. Great migration. I'm really liking these autumn colors, and yeah, I got my new Ultra Torrent 8s on. It's actually the first time I'm going to be wearing them on an outdoor run. Something I definitely noticed is they do feel very breathable, which I think more breathable as well than the Ultra Torrent 7s. So we'll see how they feel today on more uneven surfaces, but I'm confident they'll hold up pretty well. Just gonna walk to the park run now, and then probably do a little jog there as well. Mix it up, try and warm up a little bit. I think in the past I would just show up to a park run, get out of the car, and then just start running. No warm up, no stretching or movements at all. So not that I would stretch before a run anyway, but at least now I try and get my body a bit warmer so that when I start the run, I can get into it a little bit better. Come on, come on. Go. Hey. Oh. Just stood there trying to wait for the GPS, but gonna have to go on without it. It was trying to trick me. All right, let's start doing a little bit of a run. Let's go. It's 9 a.m. We're running slightly late. They've started the race brief, but I think we'll make it to the start line. I love the trust that everyone has in leaving their jumpers all around at the end. Such a nice sign and a good community. What a great way to start the weekend. Cheers. Finished the park run now and had a good time. It was pretty busy, so there was some times when I had to stop, but throughout the run I just kept monitoring my heart rate, trying to keep it around 165, which was pretty good. I think I was a little bit more fatigued than I wanted to be. My legs are still sore from a workout I did on Wednesday. I sort of did a full Hyrox simulation, so understandably my legs are tired, but it's good to notice that and to take that into consideration. Like, if your legs are feeling tired, don't expect the same performance than when your legs are feeling fresh. So I think it was probably around 5:15, 5:20 per kilometer for the park run. I'll show the times here when I get them. But yeah, very much enjoyed it. It's a very busy park. I don't really know how so many people can just be present in a park run, but like I say, it's always such a nice way to start the weekend. I think if I wasn't here, I'd probably just be in bed still. So yeah, gonna take it easy for the rest of the day. Gonna go grab a coffee and enjoy my weekend.
2 white lattes. This one's a vanilla. This one's a red.
One of the best things about going to a park run is getting a little coffee, getting a little pastry. There's some really good places with some very tasty coffees and tasty pastries. And yeah, did a little tour, got a pastry from one place, coffee from another, and now just walking home. I wouldn't normally get a coffee after a park run, but this is actually one of the first hot coffees I've had, maybe in my life. I only ever recently started drinking coffee, so it's quite new to me, but since I don't drink it often, I'm definitely going to be feeling the caffeine, but it'll be good, help me have a productive rest of the day. Love starting the weekend this way, always feels very fulfilling. And from the pastry shop, I got a white chocolate blondie, which looks absolutely delicious. They've got a really good mix of vegan, vegetarian stuff, mostly vegan pastries as well. So it's called Pom. Just went down there and had to pick this up. It looks very good. I'm very much looking forward to eating that when I get home. Feeling pretty cozy after a nice warm coffee and a nice run. Like I say, great way to start the weekend. And yeah, I think the more I've been doing park runs, the more I've come to appreciate the 5K distance. Feels like for an easy run, it's a great distance, and for going fast as well. Like, I really enjoy doing the 5Ks and using park runs as almost a tool to get motivated every Saturday morning. You know that you're going to get that 5K in. And yeah, I mean, I've used it as part of long runs as well, and it helps break things up. So I always enjoy that. And I think something that I always like is when you see people coming from every direction into the park run, and it just can be such a social thing as well. Obviously, I like to sometimes go fast by myself, but can also be really nice to run with a friend and yeah, get a coffee afterwards. And today I was trying my Ultra Torrent 8s for the first time outdoors. I've used them in the gym, but they were feeling pretty good. I can't say there's too much difference that I've noticed. They definitely do feel lighter than the 7s, but overall they held up well, felt strong. My legs are definitely tired, but that park run today was the last running workout until my Hyrox, which is next week. Keep an eye out for it. I'm excited. It's my first one. Not sure how it's going to go, but I'm feeling pretty confident. I put in quite a lot of training and hard work the past couple months leading up to it. So I will see you next week where I do the Hyrox. Thanks for watching. Bye.